Hello everyone, welcome to Code View and Talk. Today I'll be solving another DSA problem which are being asked in the interview. So let's see what is the problem, what is the approach and how we are going to solve this problem. So let's get started. So you'll be given an array. You can see that array I have taken array in my screen where the element is 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, and there will be a value given for k. Here the value which I have taken is 4. So the problem statement is find the count of distinct element in every window of size k. So we have to get that count of distinct element in every window of size k. So here the value of window is 4. So we have to make that window of 4 element. So let's see how we'll solve this problem. So I'll just take the array element 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, and value of k is 4, which is nothing but window size. So first window will be this 4 element because the size of window is 4, and within each window we have to make count of distinct element. So I will just take output, and output will be a again array, a list of integer. So you see the first window has 3 unique element because 2 is repeating twice. So unique element is 3. Next window is this one. So here again the distinct element is 3 because 2 is repeating. Next window will be this. Here all the element in the window is distinct. So count will be 4. Next is this. Here also all are distinct. So 4. Next will be this. Here these two are repeating. So 3. And next is this. So here these two are repeating and this are repeating. So unique or distinct element is 2. So this will be the output of this problem. So how we'll solve this problem? So you see here this problem is based on sliding window because we are making window and then we are shifting one by one. So to solve this problem we'll be using hash map. Let's see how we'll use that. So we'll take a hash map. For example, let's take a hash map. I'll just take a hash map of we'll take a hash map. Let's take map of integer comma integer. Let's take frequency equal to new hash map, and it will be like this. It will be a key or value pair. So key will be nothing but the element in the array and value will be the count of element in that array. So if you dry run this problem, so first one will come, one will be as key and the count will be 1. So and then we'll take one for loop where will run till k times because that will be our first window, and we'll store the frequency of element in the hash map, and if it is present then it will make count 1 extra, like if the element is more than 1. So for first time one will come, and in the hash map it will be like 1 comma 1 because count is 1. Next element will come 2, count is 1. Next element is again 2, so count will become 2, and next element is 4, so again count is 1. Now first window is font, so we'll take the size of this array hash map and we'll store into a list. So we need to take a list also, list of integer, which is nothing but result equal to new array list, and in this result we'll be adding the size of this hash map, frequency dot size. This is just pseudocode, guys. I'll be giving you the running code in the end. I'm just trying to make you understand better so that when we go to the practical example where I do the coding, you understand what I did in the code. So the size here is 3, so it will add in the list as a 3. And again, so now we need to make the shifting of the window. So because we got the first window, and then as I was explaining here, right, this was first window, and then how we are shifting the next window, we are removing the first element and adding the one new element. So again we are removing this and we are adding this new element. So we are adding one element to the window and we are removing one element from the window. So this is how we are shifting the window. So when first window is font, then we'll have another for loop which will start from I equal to k, and it will go to I less than n, and here we will do that shifting on the window. So what I said, guys, first we'll be adding one element to the window, and then I'll be removing one element from the window so that window keep moving ahead. So what we will do, again in the map we'll just add the new element which is nothing but array of I, and we'll add that frequency dot get or default method where array of I comma 0 plus 1 will pass. So here we are using get or default method of the map that tells that if the value is found for that particular key, it will return the value of that key and it will add the extra. If not, then it will give you the default value which we are passing here as a 0. And then we'll also remove, to maintain the window size, we need to remove the element. So we are adding the element in the last and we'll be removing the element from the starting. So from the map we'll remove the element which is nothing but I minus k, and we'll reduce the value of I minus k. So here I minus k minus 1. So we are reducing the value from here and we are adding into the end. And we need to write one more condition, guys. That condition is if here we are just reducing the count, but there are chances that sometimes count becomes 0. So if the count becomes 0, we need to remove that element from the map. So we'll have another if where we'll check frequency dot get an array of I minus k equal to 0. Then we need to remove that from the map. Array of I minus k will be removing that, and then finally we need to add that frequency dot size, and then we need to return the final result, which will be nothing but your expected result of the program. So these are the pseudocode guys which I discussed, and we will see that how this code will work in the sometime. I will be just showing you the running code with the what I have make you understand here. So I hope that you would have understand the logic and the approach how we are solving this problem. Basically, we are counting the frequency of each element and we are storing into a hash map, and then we are taking the size of the hash map and adding into a list. That's it. And we are moving the window by adding one element and removing one element when the frequency is 0. So this was the approach, and used here is sliding window. So let's move to the IntelliJ, where I have written code for it, and you see what I have discussed before. The same way I have written the code here. So I'll just explain the code here. So we have array, and then we have given a size of the window which is nothing but k, and then I have written a method where we are passing this array and size of the window, and you see taken the length, and then I have taken a list of integer for storing the result, and then we have taken hash map of integer comma integer, and then first for loop is for adding the element for the first window where we are counting the frequency of the element in that window. So it will run from 0 to k. So first window is here, and then we are adding the size of the first window of the unique element, and then second for loop which will start from k and it will go till length of the array, and here we are adding that element into the map and increasing the count, and then here we are reducing the count from the hash map. So once the value in the hash map becomes 0, we are removing that element from the hash map itself. So this will remove that from the hash map, and finally we are adding the into result frequency size of the hash map, and then we are returning the result. So let me execute this code. So you see output is 3 comma 3 4 comma 4 3 comma 2. So if you see in the first window is this, where 3 elements are distinct because 2 is getting repeated, so count of the distinct element is 3, which is nothing but the first element in the list is 3. Next window will be this, and here also distinct element is 3, and then next window will be this where the distinct element is 4, and then next window is this where the distinct element is again 4. So you see 4 and 4. Next this will be the window where 7 is getting repeated, so distinct element will be 3, so here it is 3. And the last is this where there are only 2 distinct elements because 6 is also getting repeated and 7 is also getting repeated, so it is 2. So this is giving the expected output which was asked in the program. So this is how this problem will be solved, and I hope that I was able to make you understand. If you have any doubt, you give comment, I will try to resolve that. And if you like this video, please subscribe if you have not subscribed, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.